Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody in the house. Good evening, team. So, chalo, let's get going with the final day. The day 15, the 3 week. Today, we are going to have the pause in our sessions. Okay, so it's the last day. Good evening, all everybody in the house. Nice to see you. Bang on time. It's 9:02, and you are up there pretty in the game. Good evening, Akhila. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Sushmita. Good evening, Tiru. And good evening, all the other members in the house. Krishna, Aro, okay, Aditi, Aisha, Alok. Nice. Good. Chalo, chalo, let's get started. Priyesh, Aniket, good evening, all. Okay, Sriraj, Subhojit, and all the members in the house. Harshita, Hetal, good evening, everyone. So, chalo, let's get started, guys. Let's get started. So, today is going to be a lot of topics that we will touch. Why? Because primarily it's the last day, and I feel there are some very essential things which every one of us who want to become successful in our life, we should be aware of. So, we are going to discuss all of that thing today. Okay, multiple areas. The first topic for today will be how to make effective decision making, because everybody makes decisions. So, you need to know what are the do's and the don'ts and how you should decide. And there are some problems which people face, right? Okay, overthinking. Okay, you get into a loop and then that starts causing problem and pressure to you, to how to break this loop of overthinking. So with effective decision making, that can be avoided. So that is first topic. Second topic which we will discuss today is bouncing back from failures. Okay, when life puts you through down situation, you feel like giving up, you feel like quitting, and you feel nothing is working out for you. So how do you take yourself out of this situation? Okay, why? Because if you're not able to do that, you will lose in life. That's how it is, right? If you're not able to get back from that tough situation, and unknowingly, or like whether you want it or not, life will put you through these times. Like I have been through it in my 13 years of IT career. So I learned a few ways of overcoming it. So I would like to share it to you guys as well. So it saves some of your time and efforts. Okay. So we are going to discuss about bouncing back from failure. Third topic for today. Okay. It is key. Dekho, we have 24 hours. We are trying to live productively. We are trying to learn all the techniques. But there is one catch of life success. Okay. Key, if you really want to succeed in your life, it's not about fixing small portions. Okay, if you want real success out of life, you have to be successful at everything that you do. The way you live, the way you think, the way you act, the way you live your life, the way you enjoy, the way you have accomplished big dreams or will have big dreams and you will accomplish it. Your health should be successful, your enjoyment should be successful, the money making should be successful, and your living on the planet should be successful. Pura ka pura. You as a person should go to the whole new level if you really want success in your life. Okay, and that is what it is. So we will try to understand what exactly a successful life looks like, and even that you have to start implementing in your life. Why? Because yes, you're trying to plan your day, have the goals, accomplish tasks, review yourself by the end of the day, but you need to understand there is a bigger definition of success which will make these all things very easy and natural to you. Okay, so today we are going to discuss what is that ideal way of living a successful life so that everything becomes easy. Fine. And I think that's really going to be amazing. So these are the primary three things we will do. And apart from that, goal review, like day review, day planning, and communication drill, that also we will continue because it's a habit that we are trying to apply. Okay. So chalo, let's get started for today. So chalo, the first one. Be with me, think along with me. Okay. Like the first topic, you can write it on paper. How to make effective decision making. Okay, write it down on your notes. How to make effective decision making. It's simple. Let's straight away get to the point. So write down the first title. How to make effective decision making. चलो 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 everybody. ओके ये होने के बाद सारे लोग राइट डिसीजन मेकिंग से डरना नहीं है. ओके it's going to be coming all throughout your life, guys. Like it's going to be your day-to-day job to make decision. Right now you're making decisions. ये करे कि वो करे, how I should do this, how I should do that. And in your personal life also, this decision making is really essential thing. Okay, personal life decisions also. So okay, so how to make effective decision making? देखो simple होता है. देखो what is decision? Okay, you have multiple options. From that you have to choose the right option. Okay, this is what a decision making. So step by step approach kya hota hai? Okay, first of all you need to just sit and analyze. Okay, I have this problem, what all possible solutions could be there. Okay, and rather than keeping the things in your mind, try to write it on a piece of paper or somewhere, so that you're looking at your problem from outside. Okay, so your approach should be, whenever you want to make some decisions, okay, write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, what exactly is your problem? Write multiple possible solution which comes to your mind. Okay, ye kar sakte, maybe we can do this, maybe we can do that. Okay. Next, even consult with other people. Let's say your friends, your family, or some experts in that area. Ask them and even consider their views, or using the power of internet, right? Google, Chat, GPT. So nothing but multiple things will be there. Try to write down all possible solutions for the current problem. Okay. Now, point is, from so many solutions, you want to pick the right one for you. So the next approach is, try to evaluate the pros and the cons. Okay, let's say if you have 10 ideas, so maybe not all 10 are good. Okay, so you have to narrow down from this 10 ideas to the maybe top 2 or top 3 ideas. So you need to start evaluating, okay, what are the positives and negatives with these multiple ideas, and keep discarding whichever is having a lot of failure points with that. So by that way, from 10 ideas, you will be able to narrow down to few of the ideas. Okay, now let's say you got final 1-2 ideas by evaluating the pros and the cons. We will write down the steps, but just understand. First, you write it all on the piece of paper. Okay. Second, you really brainstorm yourself. You speak with your friends, family, everybody. Next, you brainstorm what are the pros and the cons of this. By that, you will narrow down to the final 2-3 very important ideas which can really solve the problem. And then once you're taking from this, which one to take. Okay. So the point is, nobody will know what is going to happen in future. You have to take one and you have to start. So next question, ask to yourself, what is going to be the worst case scenario in this one? Okay, if I choose this idea, what is the worst possibility that can happen? With this idea, what is the worst possibility that can happen? And somehow try to handle the worst possibility. Okay, can you do something if that worst possibility is acceptable to you? Pick that one idea and get started with implementation. The logic should be very simple, guys. You all do programming, right? It's all about if else. Dekho guys, yeah, this is important. Why many people keep recircling and cycling through problem is they are not able to make clear decisions. If this happens, I will do it like this. If it does not happen, I will do it like this. And once you made this decision, you should just continue with that. You cannot keep thinking about your else block again and again. You made a decision. So this is what it is. When you are doing this evaluation, pros and cons, discard karte chalo and wapas se fir don't relook at it. It's done. You have moved it away. Check about the worst case possibility. Okay, what is the worst that can happen and can you try to handle that? And then finally, you will have one solution where you are okay with the worst case because you have handled it properly and you have made a decision, okay, I will do this. And guys, once you have finalized this, don't look at any other possibility now. So take as much as time possible to freeze this final approach. And once you have finalized, uske baad don't look at all your other 9 ideas because that work is done. Because if you keep re-looking at all this, your life will always be problematic. Take this and start implementing. Never look back, no regrets. Maybe you made a bad mistake, but still continue with your mistake. Okay, why? Because if you keep re-looking back at your past, you will always live in pain. I should have done this, I should have done this, and that life is going to be horrible. And whatever you have decided, move on with it. And let's say in 2 weeks, you realize you have made a bad mistake. Be humble and okay to change your idea. think, oh, I made a mistake, I should have maybe considered this more factor, and then be okay to flexibly change some idea. Okay, but don't regret about why did I take a wrong route in my life and my life is now becoming hell because of that. Never regret that, because you made the decision the best that you can. Simple hota hai. Make a decision, continue with it, don't look back in your life. If that decision is wrong, still continue with it for some time to see, can you make it work somehow? And after that also, if you're not able to make, be okay to change your decision. By this simple approach, you will always be peaceful in your life. Okay, let me tell you a simple example. Okay, this happened with me a few years ago. Okay, we were doing an investment of a property. Okay, so we were purchasing a plot. The price of that plot per square yard was 18,000. Okay, so it was an investment opportunity. 18,000 per square yard, and it was like 200 square yard property in Hyderabad. Okay, so total price of the plot was like 36 lakhs. And so somewhere I had two options, whether to invest in this one or there was another option as well. Okay, I made the decision to invest that money in some other property, not this one. But my friends invested in this wala property. Okay, and what happened, guys? So within 2 years, the price multiplied 3 times. Okay, that 36 lakh ka property within 2 years became a 90 lakh property. And मेरे friends का पैसा just went up like 90 lakhs बना लिए वो लोग ने. And मेरा property साला वो 36 जाके 50 lakh तक ही पहुंच रहा था, that too with a lot of struggle. Okay, the point is, they used to be like, Tausif, you made a wrong decision, you should have invested along with us in this property and blah blah. But the thing is, I made the best decision which I felt right given my circumstances at that time, and it might be wrong, but there is no regret. So your decision might be right, your decision might be wrong, but there is no time for regret. You keep moving on. Life will give you another opportunity, and then you have to keep making the most of these opportunities. So understand, be okay with your decisions. Don't cry and complain about life. Life will give you one more chance for something even bigger. Okay, fine. So this is the first thing. Let me share the screen and let's write down these quick, simple steps. And I feel once you live like this, now mind will become so much peaceful. And that's the beauty part of life. Life will become so much peaceful about it. Okay, so chalo, let's start writing this quick steps of effective decision making. Simple, guys. Make it a part of your life. You will always be happy. Okay, okay. Now, first one. Okay, write down the problem on paper. Never keep your problems in your mind. It will pressurize you like anything. So write it down. Okay. Second, write down possible solutions for problem. Okay. Third, consult with your friends, family, mentors, okay, for their thoughts, so that you can collect more. Now you have point 2 and point 3 has given you multiple possible solutions of what you should do. Dekho guys, again, another thing, your life is your responsibility. So even though you collect your inputs from your family, friends, mentors, but if you are making decisions, you have to hold yourself accountable. Okay, never say that, okay, my parents told me to do like this and I did it and now I am failure in life. No, it is your decision. Okay, do you really want to do that? People will just guide you. So if you fail, hold that responsibility. Okay, it was your decision whether to really do it or not. Okay, understand, your life is your responsibility. Okay, you should consult others, but in the end, logical brain should be you. The decision making should be you. That's really important. Okay, so fourth, okay, evaluate best possible ideas, looking at pros and cons. Discard hote chalenge a lot of ideas. Okay, next, for the final idea, check on handling worst case scenario. What is the worst case that can happen? And usse bura to kuch ho nahi sakta. You have to think about that. I do this every time in my project. कि भाई बुरे से बुरा what can happen, what can the maximum worst damage that can happen, and then I think in my mind how do I handle that damage, and once I find that solution then I'm okay to make this decision, right? So this is very important. Worst case handling mind में होना चाहिए कि बुरे से, and that's what makes you good in your analysis skills. Okay, and next, okay, pick the solution and move ahead in life. No look back, no regret. You did the best given that circumstances and just move on. Okay, and next, seventh last point, if you realize you made mistake, be okay, be flexible to change it, either tweaking it or restarting it. Be okay. Ego ko saath mein leke mat chalo guys life mein. It's okay, we can make mistakes, we are all human beings, and don't do things for the world ke what will people think, to sif aisa tha waise tha and he did like this. Don't care about all that. You care about yourself. Are yaar, I made a mistake, chalo let me again make some changes. So that's how you have to live your full life. Simple 7 steps. For any decisions you apply it, and you will be able to make beautiful decisions with a very peace of mind. And now that's amazing. Many people get panicked. So write down these 7 steps quickly. And this will become your day-to-day life actions based upon your personal life or professional life. And this is important. Pick the solution and move ahead in life. Otherwise, you will keep circling. Maybe set up a deadline. Keep for full 1 week, I will do this evaluation. Point number 2 to point number 5. Ek hafta le lo. But once you finalize that after 1 week, go ahead implementing. बाद में रोना धोना नहीं कि अरे ये कर लूं क्या वो कर लूं क्या ऐसे करा तो ऐसा होता था. Done. That's how mediocre people think. They get stuck in their past, hung up in their past. Don't be an average person on the planet. You will struggle like anything. Go ahead. Forward thinker, success achiever, big accomplishment, have a big vision, believe in yourself. You can fix, you can overcome through any situation. And that's how you look forward towards your future and build the future that you want. Very important. Okay, fine. Guys, if you have written this technique, just comment it in chat as done. Okay, Redmi Note 9 is saying I came late because I was busy with some other stuff. No problem. Happy to have you. Finally, Akhila is done, written. Okay, Daipian is done. Redmi is Ashwarya. Okay, Alok is done. Very good, Krishna done. और देखो गाइस, विटामिन सी की बोतल आज पानी के अंदर में बोला विराट कोहली मिला मिला के पीता है कुछ, तो आज अपन भी लेते हैं. Okay. Then I realize one thing. Okay, this is I would like to share with you as well. Now Ramzan is happening, right? So daily we are fasting. Point is, a point came during this Ramzan month ki where literally I felt ki body mein pani kam ho gaya, lack of water in body. Okay, and it was really hard time. Ek din ka I left my fast because of that as well. Okay, the lack of water. But somewhere then I realized ki I started facing some health related ki pani nahi hai body mein, because I was not even able to drink it in the morning and evening, that much of water. But since past 1 week, daily I am drinking 4 liters of water. Daily 4 liter pee raha hu, because I realized ki I was actually kya ho raha tha, this throat internally it was kind of cramping. I felt that for 1 day. Internally I was getting a vomiting sensation, and somewhere I realized ki it's because of lack of water that something was happening here. And I was really like, kya ho raha hai? Then I realized ki okay, it is lack of water that is causing you. Uske baad se, since past 1 week, daily I am drinking 4 liters of water per day. Okay, so I just make sure that happens, and I'm just making it. And yeah, after 1 day, so I would suggest don't cut down on your water, guys. It's really required, you know it, but still we make mistakes, right? So that's where. Okay, yeah, chalo, learning from mistakes, guys. Oh, Alok is saying I do 5 liters. But karo. Okay, for all those people who are not doing it, please do it. Okay, now chalo, let's understand the second point. Okay, the second topic for today is bouncing back from failure. So write it down separately on paper. Bouncing back from failure. And guys, let me tell you, you will encounter failures in your life. This is not magical. This is life, and life will give you problems, and life will give you failures. Okay, it is part of life. Okay, you cannot enjoy your success if you don't taste failures. That's life. Okay, Jim Rohn said life is 2 step forward, 1 step back. Matlab your success and failure, success and failure. This is how life is going to go. It is always climbing up, then coming down, climbing up, coming down. But yes, the momentum should go up. पता चला 10 साल बाद और बुरी हो गई है लाइफ, मोमेंटम डाउन नहीं आना चाहिए. 2 step failure, 1 step success, that life should not be there. ठीक है, 2 step forward, 1 step back, 2 step. तो failure is a part of life, accept it. Okay, and let's keep the sayings aside. But the point is, what is the difference between highly successful people or those who are not successful? And it is about anything. Let's say you guys are doing, let's say, job hunting right now, or in your career you are facing problem, like you're not able to do the project properly, you're not able to solve the problem properly, and your team members are able to do it. They are getting better promotion, better hike. If you're trying for a switch, it is not happening. All these are what? Problems of your life. Okay. And how do you overcome it? And is there a simple way? Because nobody taught us this while we were in school, while we were in our college. This was not a part of syllabus. How to handle pressure, how to deal with stress, how to bounce back from failures, right? We learned math, science, geography. The earth halti hai, volcano aata hai, right? Okay, 18th century में ये हुआ था, 17 में ये हुआ था, history and all. But yeah, the core thing of life, how to deal with problems, pressure, stress. And there were, like, in my 13 years of experience, there were 2-3 major occasions where I actually like I felt a lot of pain and problem in my life. Okay, a lot of problem. It was like abhi to yahan se life ki to jhand lag gayi. Okay, feelings of this giving up, quitting, self-doubting, I might not be able to do this in my life, and फिर अभी future में क्या होने वाला है, all this worried, tensioned, and I went through those phases 2-3 times. It came in my 13 years of life, and it was horrible. Okay, it came to the point it started impacting my health also, and multiple. So I've actually been through those very tough times. Regular failures, so it's a part of the game. Okay, but I went through the very rock bottom of it. Okay, jahan se it's like, okay, there was a choice. If I don't overcome from this, I felt that my entire life will be lost. So those kind of rock bottoms. Okay? Now I'll just tell you how to overcome from it, and know it can come to anybody and at any point of time. You need to be prepared of how to handle. It is pretty simple game, guys. Okay. Human being is a composition of 2 things: your mind, your body. If you have control over your mind and the body in the proper manner, you will be able to overcome everything. Okay, and I was really very committed, focused, like always, since from 3 years of almost throughout my career, I never self-doubted myself. Okay, so you can imagine, even after having high levels of motivation and mindset, still I went through those downfalls. So it can happen. Okay, how to overcome that? Mind and the body. If you have proper control and the right technique strategies, you will be able to do that pretty easily. Now the thing is, how do you overcome? What happens is, when you are experiencing failure situations of your life, okay, your mind does not work properly. Why? Because the mind gives you thoughts, negative thoughts. This can go wrong, that can go wrong, I'm not able to do. Self-doubt, am I capable? Can you really do it? It's not possible, maybe we should give up, maybe we should quit. So internally, your mind has started generating all negative possible thoughts. That means the mind is not able to think smart now. Nothing but when you encounter some deep failure and problem, the mind is not working the way it is supposed to be, because it is generating all negative thoughts. No matter how much you try, I want to think positive, I want to do this, I want to do that, internally a self-doubt aata hai, and that really breaks you down even more worse. That happens. Okay. Now the thing is, once the mind starts thinking negative, there is a very strong connection. There are books written on this, study done on this. strong deep connection between your mind and the body. Okay, when the mind is demotivated, depressed, tension, pressure, it gives the instruction to the entire body to feel the same pain. Okay, so when the mind is not working properly, the body ka bhi confidence comes down. You will not feel like eating food. You will not feel like doing anything. You will be like, oh, let me just keep sleeping. Let me just stay aside. The confidence level comes down. You walk with your shoulders down. You will be a bit scared also, a bit nervous also. Okay, I don't know if some of you might have already experienced this, but when the mind is not working properly, it instructs the body also to behave different. Automatically, when the mind and the body is not supporting you, your confidence disappears, your belief system goes away, you feel like quitting, you don't feel like doing anything to overcome this situation. And that is what is that state of failure where your mind and your body is backfiring you. So you're not supporting yourself. And if you don't solve this problem, with time, it is going to get worse. Be aware of this. इसका next stage में क्या जाता है guys? More stress, more stress, more stress. That becomes into depression. Then that goes into tablets. That goes into a lot of other therapies. Okay, बहुत बुरी हालत हो जाती है. If you're not able to overcome this, then फिर you need support of all these external world things. Okay, and that's a very painful life. Okay, I've even seen people gone through those cases. It's very horrible. The point is, we have to do two things in life. One, as soon as we get into this state, we need to know how to overcome that. That is one. Second is, if we change our life in such a manner that we never enter into these states, that's the actual fix. Okay, so there are techniques, but if you live on these techniques always, so you will never get into these phases of your life. Now that's the right solution. So you need to know the techniques of overcoming, and simple. Okay, if I tell you the techniques, you'll be like, "Arey, kya bol raha hai?" Right? It is that simple, but we don't do it because we don't know the importance of that. And if you live your life like that, automatically beautiful life will happen and you'll never encounter such failures. Now, what are the techniques? Okay, first, we said your mind and the body is not supporting you. That is where you get into this problematic situation. Okay. Now, the thing is, how do you overcome? And the simple solution is you need to change the state of your mind and the body. Okay, reverse karna padega. It is about understanding your inner self. You have to reverse the flow. So when the mind is thinking negative, I cannot do it, I'm like this, I'm like that, somehow you have to generate powerful reverse thoughts. Okay, I am capable, I can do it, it's my life, I will take charge of it. It would generate karna padega. How to do it, we'll see, but you have to reverse that. And the amount of positive thoughts should be way more stronger and emotionally felt than these negative thoughts. So your mind will start getting back in the shape. And once you're doing this, accordingly, you have to even change the state of your body. Okay. And what is the state of your body? Okay, you were feeling, I don't want to eat food. I just want to lie down and stay relaxed, walking with the shoulders down, feeling lack of confidence. Body ka bhi state you have to change. It is possible. What is changing the state of the body? Don't lie down. Go out, take a jog, take a run. Okay, early in the morning, utke, go and sweat. Now, there is this very interesting idea that when you do workouts, you should literally sweat. Why? Because there is research done on this. That when you get your body to a state of sweating, it actually generates some chemicals in the brain, which is going to fight negative thoughts, tension, pressure. It triggers only when you actually sweat when you work out. Okay, so thoda pada basics hai ye. Okay, so your grandparents always say, okay, do workout, do workout, do workout. But now you just understand, okay, when you literally do workout and you sweat, then the brain emits some chemicals which helps to fight overthinking, fight these negative thoughts, fight the stress and the pressure. And at the same time, okay, when you go out in the morning, let's say walking, fresh air, green breeze, all of a sudden your state of the body will also start changing. And now, guys, let me tell you, It needs a lot of efforts to do these two things when you're actually at the low point in your life. So somehow you have to push yourself to do it. And let me tell you, when for the first time I encountered this situation, I was not knowing how to overcome through that. And that was a really painful experience for me to bounce back. But when second time I went through that state, then I really analyzed ki bhai kya karu to overcome it. And then I did something, I overcome it. Third time when I went through that phase, I was able to very easily overcome it in a matter of 3 to 4 days itself. Why? Because I knew the techniques. Simple thing. You have to change the state of your mind. You have to change the state of your body. Once it changes, thoughts come properly, attitude get fixed, and then get back in the game of solving the problem. That's it. And I was able to overcome such a big pain of my life, like during COVID times when my mother expired. So I was not focused. Project me, I was not able to get my results. Project started having problems because I took a 3 weeks of gap because of all hospital and all that rush which was there during COVID time. And end result bhi acha nahi aaya. And then like project was collapsing when I came back. And then a lot of other problems happened. Mind bhi jagah pe nahi hai, not working. Further things also breaking apart. And now I have to get back because I have a team to lead of 30 members. I cannot be broken. I have to fix it. And then I just applied these simple techniques and I was able to get back in like within 1 week, everything back to normal. Okay, where I was able to solve, the project came good, everything happened properly. Because knowing the right techniques and then applying it. So I pushed it. I was not liking to do it, but I pushed it. Simple. Kya karta tha? Okay, every day in the morning. Few activities. Okay, every day in the morning. Okay, listening to powerful motivational videos. Why? Because naturally negative thoughts are coming. I will listen to positive thoughts every single day in the morning. So because my brain is not generating positive thoughts, so I'm injecting from outside. Okay. And I used to do it for like 1 hour. So every day I used to go for a 5-kilometer run. Hyderabad mein KBR Park is there. So run nahi to bhi jogging karta tha, walking karta tha, whatever. But every day morning for 1 hour, 5 kilometer, and all that 5 kilometer, not really trying to solve the problem, but just listening to motivational speeches, words, powerful, something which ignites me. Okay, come on, you can do it. Life gives you failure, but you can bounce back, and then generating those words. फिर क्या होता है 1 घंटे के अंदर the body state is also activated, mind state is also activated. Okay, after that, next habit is once you're back at home, cool yourself down and then take a cold shower. It works like magic. Okay, take a cold shower, the brain heals, the body feels so much active. Do these two things, and after that, while you're going through the day, just see, okay, what is the problem? The technique of decision making which we analyze. What is the problem? What are the possible solutions? What one simple step can I take to solve the problem? And know it, okay, you might not be able to fully solve it till the time you get back with your right mind attitude and right body attitude. So I accepted, okay, yes, for 1 week also it is going to be a problem in the project till the time I am back to my full form. There is a reason why these big cricketers and all, they go through low points and then series by series they get duck out and all that. Low form comes to everybody, right? Highs are there, lows are there. Why? Because internally mind and the body is really battling and they are then trying to pull themselves out and then overcome it. But it is a phase. Okay, and once you get back with this powerful thought injection, with this body shift, and then trying to then slowly solve, let me tell you, within 2-3 days itself, your mind will start functioning. And not just 1 hour in the morning, I was listening to that motivational things throughout the day as well. Whenever I got time, just plug in. I was avoiding negative thoughts to come in my mind by injecting and occupying myself completely with positive attitude. And that is where in just 2 to 3 days, I was getting back to my original state where my brain was functioning properly, ideas were coming properly, my body was active, and then I was able to solve the problem. And 1 hafte mein things came very back to normal. And from there, things really became good. So guys, these are few things right from your childhood. Maybe your grandparents, parents might have already said, wake up early, go do some workouts and all. But I know not doing it, say consequences, how bad it becomes. Okay, because a dull body and a negative thought related mind is going to make your life so much hell. Okay, and that is where to overcome that, you need to apply these two techniques. And now comes the thing, what if your lifestyle itself becomes like this? And this is what I thought. कि भाई I don't want to get into this pain and then overcoming that. I want my lifestyle always to become like this. कि I should not encounter those problems. No matter how much problem come in my life, I should never feel like a failure. And how do I bounce back? Uske liye you need a lifestyle change. You don't need like go through pain and then apply a fixed technique. You have to change your full lifestyle. And that is where, with this life transformation and career transformation, we introduced that module where we started fixing our mornings. Why? Because right now what is happening is, yeah, some of you might be going through a lot of painful times in your life. Job nahi lag raha hai, market mein recession hai, this, that, career mein problem ho rahi hai, and a lot of problems might be there. So the mind is not, for some people it might not work properly, the body might not work properly, and you have to change the state right from the beginning of the day. And that is where, guys, a successful person lives full day to the fullest. So the techniques are simple: listening to motivation every single day, doing a cold shower, doing workout every single day till the time you sweat. And as throughout the day as possible, try to listen to this motivation, because once the state changes, the creativity and ideas will start coming and you will start solving your problems. Because day planning to kar rahe ho, you have an analysis wala brain. The thing is, it is drowned right now. Okay, so let's write a quick notes about this, and then we will touch the next topic here as well. Okay, so chalo everybody, we will just write the possible quick things. Okay, and start doing this right from tomorrow, guys. It doesn't take much time, but if you do it, your full personality will change. Okay, bouncing back from failures. Okay, first you need to change the state. And guys, when I experienced it, so I know that it works. And I know the value of this, and I know if not doing, how much costly it is going to be for you. You need to change the state of your mind and body. Okay, daily for, okay, mind shift. You can write the second, mind shift. Daily listen to motivational words for long hours. Okay, feel it, believe in it. Nothing but you have to emotionalize it. You might not like to do it, but karna padega. Okay, next, body state shift. Force yourself to do daily workout till you sweat. Okay, these two important things. Okay, fourth is, and along with this, okay, have proper food. Because food and sleep, I realize this thing also, if when your body is not feeling good, you don't eat food, and if your sleep is gone, that starts impacting you more bad. It downfall flow or बढ़ते chalega. So if you start shifting this around by forcing yourself to eat more, to sleep properly, to go up and do some exercise, to listen to positive, you have to force, because you will not like to do it, because your mind and the body is not supporting you. Start doing these things, the reverse of that, and within 2 to 3 days, your creativity and problem solving will come back. Okay, and I would suggest one more thing which worked for me. During low times, okay, connect with your close friends and family. Don't be alone. This is again very important thing. Don't be alone. Connect with your friends and the family. They will help you and support you to overcome that with proper support. That's where make meaningful contacts on the planet. Okay, don't keep your ego and all that. You have to build strong relationships so that when you encounter problems, you support, And when your friends and all are suffering, you have to even support them and take these meaningful relationships through your life. So this is really important. Simple 5 steps, write it down. And next time onwards, if you are feeling low in your life, start applying this. 2 दिन के अंदर you will start feeling better. It really works. But थोड़ा सा hardcore effort डालना पड़ेगा, and it's just reversing your state of mind and body. Okay. Written, everyone? Just comment it in chat if you have noted it. Chalo, quickly. Akhila, Krishna, Sachin, Mahesh, done. Alok, Depen, done. Next. Shenu, done. Julie, done. Naveen, done. Akash, done. Sushmita, done. Priyanka, done. Very good. Okay. Now, let's go to the next one. Okay. The next topic is continuation of this topic itself. Okay, we already touched some part of it. Now we will just continue it further. Okay, let me stop the screen share. Focus here. Okay. Now, there you go. I was reading about this guy, Jim Rohn. Okay, really very sensible guy, a great business owner, did a lot of things. Okay, Jim Rohn, really smart person. So he told this very beautiful thing: in life, everything impacts everything else. थोड़ा समझो इसको. Okay, you are one person who is exposed to this world, and you do so many things. You have your family, friends, office, personal life, professional life, social media, this, that. You, one person, is exposed to the full world. Okay, and Jim Rohn, after his like amazing life of success and failures, and he was sharing his learning, he said, everything impacts everything else. Okay, so he said ki, if let's say in your 24 hours, you're doing some wrong habits, which are going to be destroying your life. Okay, he said, as long as you keep repeating that bad habit, no matter what you try to do with the other habits, this habit will even impact your life, and the other habits will also start failing you. He said, if you want success, you have to become successful at everything that you do. If you have some failures in your life, some bad habits which you are aware, this will fail your other good habits also. Now, this is a very big statement. What does this mean? Let's say you're trying to make these changes, whatever we learned as part of this past week, planning your day, all the activities. So these are some good things you're trying to install in your life. But if in your life there are a lot of bad, negative things also, these negative things will, over a period of time, if you're not letting these things go, it will destroy all your good habits also, and it will roll your every activity of life. Now that's powerful. Everything impacts everything else. You might say, why negative things are impacting my positive? If positive is happening, it should impact my negative. Right? Okay. Point is, the intensity of your positivity is very strong. So that should motivate you to even remove these negative things from your life. But if the intensity of this positive is not that much strong, this negative will overcome your positive habits. So it completely depends. Yes, everything impacts everything else. If one good habit you have, you can use this to convert all your 24 hours into a good, perfect life. But if you have one bad habit and you're not ready to let this go, it will destroy your full other parts of life as well. And now this is really serious. If you can understand this mystery, you will succeed in your life like anything. You have to become almost successful at everything that you do. Not fix one piece of your life, but fix everything. The world should have a statement ki bhai, if let's say Krishna ka camera on right now, ki bhai, if Krishna is there, no matter what Krishna does, he will succeed. There is no chance of failure because Krishna has become a person who will fix everything of his life. That's how confidence you have to build about yourself. Okay, whatever I do, I will succeed. That's it. That's the attitude you have to develop, and you will succeed. मेहनत लगेगी. It will not happen today and tomorrow. But over a period, if you start eliminating all your failures of your life, all your bad habits away, and grow on your good habits in your life, automatically you will succeed. In this past 3 weeks, today is the last day. In the past 3 weeks, we discussed about affirmations, positive building. We discussed about goals, clarity. We discussed about we have to live our full day with productively. We discussed about planning our day and getting organized, tracking our progress. These are some good things we are trying to install, but at the same time in your life, negative things are also there. For example, some topics we touch only today. Workout is important, waking up in the morning and like listening to motivation important. Now, if you're not doing it, that means you have negative habit of not working out and not listening to some powerful injectful words. Those areas of your life are still problematic. And if you don't fix it, because if your mind is broken, no matter what other things you do during the day, deep down in your heart, you will be like, maybe I might not get job because the recession is very bad. Because your core thought itself is broken. No matter how much actions you do, you will be never 100% committed. तो वो भी change करना पड़ेगा. So equation of success is become great at everything, and everything becomes easy. Okay, so that is how you can now become great at everything. Guys, there are very simple disciplines, simple routines you start doing every single day of your life, and you will become extraordinarily successful at everything that you do. And since a very long time, I am practicing it and I am teaching along with all you guys itself. Some of you members are with me since a long time. Still, we are trying to install these habits of how highly successful people on the planet live their life. Simple hota hai. Okay. Now, let me share my screen. I will show you there are two techniques of success, which I got from multiple books, and then further I experimented. I added some custom here and there. Thoda dissect karte. Be along with me, guys. Okay? We still have like 10 minutes, 11 minutes for the session, and this is the last day. So this is the last topic as well. After that, we'll take the attendance and we will just do the communication drill, and then we will close the session. Okay? So chalo. The two habits of success. Okay? Dekho. But just understand it, बाद में notes लेते हैं. But just listen and think through. Okay? People say the way you start your day is the way you start your life. So you have to first fix your mornings. It is mandatory for success because human being continues based upon momentum. If you do great things in the morning, your full day will go great. I used to feel that whenever in the morning I used to do like 5-kilometer run, full attitude and personality throughout the day used to be different. Whenever I did not do it, I felt low energy all throughout the day. So the way you start your day is the way you start your life. Now let's say you're not starting your day on a positive note. No matter you might set goals and all that, momentum itself will be slow. So taste this other way of living, which is like power-packed morning starting. Okay? And now there are two primary techniques of what you should do. And if you're not doing it, life mein results utne nahi milenge. It's as simple as that. Okay? Because everything impacts everything else. If your start of the morning is not good, it will impact your full day, and it is guaranteed. So don't ask later, why am I not successful in my life? It's because you're not doing the things which are supposed to be done. There are two techniques. Okay? One is given by Robin Sharma. Okay? 20-20-20 technique. In his book 5 a.m. Club, he mentioned this technique, 20-20-20. And the another technique, I came across this from a book like I think Miracle Morning. It is Life Savers. They said every day in the morning you have to do these activities, and then your momentum of the day will convert into success and you will get more results. Okay, so simple. 20-20-20 life savers. On top of that, we have added some more habits, which is like, let's say, CT success habits. And you have to apply these 3 variations every single day of your life. If you do this, let me guarantee you, in a few months itself, you will completely change. The kind of person you are, the kind of way you solve your problems, the belief system, attitude, approach, everything will change. Just in past 3 weeks, you might have experienced some changes in yourself. I keep talking on WhatsApp and many people say, my thought process has changed. I'm more dedicated now. I'm not giving up. I started like, okay, I can figure out my solutions. So that is a change which many of you are noticing who are consistently doing habits. Now, the thing is, if you apply this, even bigger change will come in your life. Okay, because everything impacts everything else. And the morning, if it is fixed, it is the beginning of the day which fixes everything else. Okay, now what is this technique? First, lifesavers ko samajhte hain. Okay, lifesavers, this stands for S for silence, A for affirmations, V for visualization, E for exercise, R for reading, S for Scrabble. Look, I just remembered because I am living my life on these principles. Okay, when you live a life, you don't have to remember these things, you just know it. Okay, so this is silence, lifesavers. And then comes the second thing, 20, 20, 20 rule. What it says, the first 20, okay, the first 20, it's like 20 minutes basically. So it is the breakdown of your 1 hour, 20 minute, 20 minute, 20 minute. Okay, he's saying, this is by Robin Sharma. He says the first 20 minutes exercise, second 20 minute journaling, the third 20 minute learning, reading, skill upgrade. Okay, this is how Robin Sharma said you should start your day. This is also in some other book, another guy said how you should start your day. If you really break it down, these two guys ka combination, they are suggesting 4 techniques, 4 key things to start your day. And guys, whether you're doing job seeking or career and all, you should have these 4 things every single day. What are these 4 things? First, if you just understand this, silence plus affirmations plus visualization, they are all related. You can put it into a section of meditation, because all things are related to silence, calmness, peace, composure. That is the first thing. Now, the second thing which both of them are saying, so ye teen to cover kar liye. Now, both of them are saying exercise. So that the second thing which you should do every single day without fail, because everything impacts everything else, is exercise. You have to exercise every single day. Both of them are saying, so yahan pe say exercise be covered. Here also exercise covered. Next, both of them are saying reading and learning. If you see here, so that is the third. Learn every day. Read. Listen to podcast. Something, skill upgrade, LinkedIn learning course, upgrade every single day. So by that way, even this topic is covered and this topic is covered. And then it says the last one, Scrabble is nothing but just like journaling. Write things down, evaluate, analyze. Now we'll speak about this a bit more, but fourth is journaling. What is journaling? We are already doing some form of journaling. Journaling is like writing things on paper. Okay, and spend time thinking. All throughout the day, we are very busy in executing. But in the morning, spend 20 minutes to just take a piece of paper and write, okay, what's happening in your life? What is good thing going on? We started doing it by day review. But in the morning, so point is, they said, ki just with an empty mind, just try to write down. What are the good things happened in your life? What is the problem going on? What are the solutions about it? Are you really on track of your life to accomplish something big? Or are you just wasting your life away? Do you really believe? Did you find your purpose in your life? Okay, what is the major goal that you have in your life? Are you on track to accomplish it? Are you overthinking and worried about your life? What are good things happening? What are bad things happening? Thoda, it's the time for reflection. And they said every day in the morning, do that. Because it will help you to be on the right track of your life. Otherwise, 20 साल निकल जाएंगे and then you will realize, oh yeah, time just passed by. I have not lived my life properly. So with these simple 4 things, the techniques by these 2 successful people, so this is how is the way of success. That means if you want to succeed, you have to start doing all these activities every single day, not just once, every single day. And let's see, this is very simple. It does not even interfere with your day. Job seekers might be, nahin, pehle job leta. You need to understand, you will not be in a state of mind to get the job properly because failures will come so hard. And you will not be in the right state of mind if you are not doing these things in the morning. It's a part of a puzzle, a missing thing, which will give you inner strength to focus and 100% get your work done during the day. And because many of the people are juniors, immature, the brain is not yet thinking logical, you might not really understand the importance of this, but this is what gives you the foundation to live a successful day. The way you start your morning is the way you start your day. Okay? The point is all these things have to happen in the morning, and then comes few things which I have figured out should be as part of your routine, as part of the CT success habits. Okay? And this is again what I felt is really required. 1, daily exposure to nature. Sun, soil, green environment, it keeps your brain really healthy. Next, daily listening to 10 minutes motivation. We already discussed this previous thing, right? Bounce back in life, you have to inject powerful things. So daily listening to something motivational. Third, daily morning cold shower. It keeps your body and the mind very active. Okay, simple things. Fourth, daily book reading. These guys are saying that daily karna chahiye, but make it mandatory. Like my target is every month I should do 40 hours, 40 hours of book reading. And I'm doing it since past many months now. I don't miss it. 40 hours of book reading. I do it since many months because that's the level of seriousness. So I don't do it for 20 minutes. I make sure that monthly 40 hours, that's my target. Next, daily skill upgrade. So as per these techniques, they are saying 20 minutes and all, but because yeah, they want at least public start to kar le. But my level of dedication is 1 hour this, 1 hour this. Because I know the impact of these things in my life. Okay, so daily book reading, daily skill upgradation, technical skills which helps you in your career. Apart from this, dinner before 9. Okay, and then 7 to 8 hours of sleep. These are rest of the habits which you should have in your life. If you can have these all habits, let me tell you, you will be successful in your life at whatever you do. Simple 10 habits. Okay? And these are pretty simple. It will always make you successful. And because your lifestyle will change, your attitude will change, your behavior will change. And the mission of your life should be how quickly you can make these things as your lifestyle. The sooner you do, the better it will be. And that is the reason from this coming Monday onwards. So weekend is off. Monday onwards, we will wake up 6:30 in the morning. And I will share the Zoom link in our internal WhatsApp group where we will start our day with these things. Meditation. Second, learning something. Third, doing journaling. We will do this for morning, let's say 45 minutes to 1 hour. And then after that, you start the rest of the activities from 7:15 or 7:30 a.m. onwards. Mostly I am thinking 45 minutes ka session karenge from 6:30 to 6:45. And then you can use your rest of the time to do these other activities for your own self. Okay, so from Monday we will start waking up in the morning 6, because it is a piece of a puzzle which needs to be solved. Okay, so guys, if possible, write it down. I will share this in our blog also, but write down these habits quick. Okay, write down 4 habits which you need to have every single, and that doesn't interfere with your day. So don't think about कि pehle job le lete. It will, these habits will help you in getting job. Your attitude will be different, your personality will be different, you will be more focused, and belief will be strong to get the work done proper. Otherwise, with a lazy body, the mind will not function properly. These things will reverse it for you. And I want to do it along with you, because techniques is not going to change our life. Implementing it and then making it a habit will do it. And that's where I want to do it with you. Okay, because I want success in my life, so I will do it. And if anybody else is also wanting success, let's do it together. Because अकेले जाने में क्या ही होने वाला है, right? So if you also can walk along with me towards a successful journey, it will be very beautiful. By the end of life, we all will be like, अरे मजा आ गया यार, 80 साल जी लिए, मजा आ गया life में तो, right? So live a life like this. So write down these 4 things at least. Yeah, 4 key things: meditation, exercise, learning something daily, journaling something. And right from Monday, we will start doing it. And I will come up with we will tweak up the program so that we really make that also as an habit, so that we do it every single day. There are a lot of things going on in the mind. Karte ek ek karke. Okay, and it's 10. So let me share the attendance also meanwhile. And yeah, today is the last day. So whatever value you got, maybe in the comments, you can write some feedbacks or testimonials about it, and your commitment for your next actions. You can just feel free to write down your heart out today as part of your comments. Okay, so this is the attendance link. It's the final day, and we will meet on 1st May back again to convert more of these into a lifestyle. Okay, it's a beautiful life if we live it properly. Okay, this is the code for today, 1111, and here it is. And guys, let me tell you, whatever we discussed today, this will be required for the rest of your full life. It's not just for today. You can teach this to your parents, you can teach this to your everybody in your home. Everything will be changing. Okay, everything will change. All your close ones, sabka life change karo guys. You will be the spark which will change your entire, maybe coming up next generation to live a successful life. Now that's amazing responsibility. Change the life of your brothers, sisters, family, of your next generation, of your children. And you could be that person in your full khandan, right? Which converts a new direction for your entire, like all the future coming generations. Okay, they might be like, okay, so that guy did the change, and that's possible. It's very easy. It's very easy, but karna chahiye, and that's what it is about. Okay, team, chalo. Chalo. Mark your attendance quickly. Okay, already pasted attendance link, but somebody saying not received. Let me paste it once again. Okay, pasted once more. Chalo, mark your attendance for the final day. And after that, continue with your communication. Yesterday, less people marked it. Guys, let me tell you, this is what it is, right? You have to push yourself. Even if you are not getting motivated, success means you have to just do it. There is no skipping. Okay, so yesterday, less people marked, did the communication drill and marked attendance. That's not going to change, right? So your life will still be problematic. Communication will still be challenging. So if you want to solve it, solve it. Why you are not doing it? That's what, in the end, success and failure in your life, you are responsible. So I want at least you to realize, if you're not doing the right habits, you will fail in your life. And you should already know it, you are going to fail because you're not doing the right things. If you can understand that, I think that's the biggest achievement of this session. Okay, you can predict your own future. When you do the right things, you can predict in future you will become successful. And right now, if you're doing the wrong things, predict your future that you are going to fail. And at least if you can self-realize that, it's not going to be a shock in life. And actions in your present will change your future. These are amazing things. This is how life is built. Okay. So chalo everyone, mark your attendance. And now again, communication, 3 basics. Go slow, pronounce every word properly. Okay, go slow, pronounce every word properly, and तीसरा क्या था रे? Go slow, pronounce, yeah, loud and clear, loud and clear. Focus on this. Krishna, I was watching through your yesterday video. थोड़ा उस पे और pronunciation पे काम कर कृष्णा. Okay, so you are still telling in a flow itself. थोड़ा put more efforts to pronounce things properly. एक एक word पे जान लगा के बोलो. Okay, loud, clear. Don't tell just like telling. तो effort डालो उस पे. ठीक है? Yeah, Shenu is actually recording and uploading the video on Drive. So everybody, please continue with your communication activity as a momentum of this session itself. Now I am pasting you the 90-day communication challenge also. Do it right now. I will be there in the call for the next, let's say 10 minutes more as well. And meanwhile, you guys can continue. You can drop from this Zoom if you want, but I'll still be there for some more time now. Okay. Communication attendance. And over weekend also do it. So I'll drop you message to whoever is doing it on a regular basis. Okay, guys, chalo, carry on. Thank you all. And yeah, Eid, kal Eid hai. Thanks, Meet. Eid Mubarak बोलता है भाई. Chalo, thank you all. Guys, please do communication drill. It's required. Okay. So continue right now itself. Take 10 more minutes and then close that activity. Thank you, team. Thanks. Thanks, Shekhar, Mahesh, Shenu, Akshay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So let's do communication. Okay, team, chalo, it's 10:15. Have a nice time. Enjoy your weekend. And tomorrow we will be connecting with the two members of our career transformation itself who were very consistent. So let's review, let's discuss it. Just an audio event on LinkedIn. Okay, so tomorrow 11 and evening also 9 p.m. We will just connect on LinkedIn with the discussion with you guys. Okay. So thank you everybody and have a nice day, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone. Thanks me. Thanks Alok. Thanks everybody.